Hey guys, and welcome to another tutorial on our little Unity game. Now, I have my player out and we have our little shooter out, and I've shown you guys, I believe, on how to get this mouse look to stop with the little jittery stuff and things. Now, I've added some stuff, and this is the update function that you gotta run. I mean, the code that you gotta use on to get it to quit doing all this other stuff. Now, I've put it in a lot of other things, and I don't think I really care if, you could swap your weapons at this menu. I really don't care. I think it works. I don't know. But you could close the menu and do this. And okay, let's change our weapon now. Really? Can't change it? What'd I break? Okay. Really? Oh, because I have builds on. Okay. Well, I have an extra bool and things like that because I plan on doing the building system. Okay, now you see we got our little shooter. He's moving around a little bit. There's some adjustments we gotta make, but they're not really too bad because it's just art. It's not code, so we shouldn't really be too concerned with that in the early stage. We just got to make sure it's working. Now, in our code, you see how I used to have this code right here? Well, this was an array of objects. An array is fixed in C# for this particular thing. You can't add to it. So I left this in, but let's do this code below is for the use of a array of game OBJs, which you should know what that is by now. I mean, really. And this code is for lists with, let's just put some dots. You must use namespace to use list types. Okay, that's pretty easy to understand. I don't think it's too difficult. Now, when you use lists, instead of the length, which we had, you got to do count. Because there is no length. Okay, there's no length. There's add, range, capacity, contains, copy to, copy to your, that takes array. That would suck. Exists, find, predict, find index for each, get range, insert. And that would work for what I wanted. Insert. Yeah, that would. Okay. So there's no length. So you got to do count. I mean, just last index of, find last index, find last. Useless for this anyway. Useful, but not for this. So wherever we got this code for checking the length, we must change it to count now because we're using a list. Not a bad thing. I mean, it all works the same like that. We're still doing our checkings and everything. But the thing about it is this little code right here. Now, you're probably like, well, what's this for? Game object, fun, and this. Well, the reason why I call this weapon fun is because we cannot have this name be the same as this one. Okay, it'll throw us errors, and Unity won't know what to do with it. So you get all these weird behaviors. Now, we want to add a weapon, which we could do that, or we can do, since we destroyed it, we can do maybe in. No, we'll do weapon fun dot. No, we can't do that. Weapon. Then it's the collection dot insert. Okay. Insert. Put the bracket, you fool. Weapon fun. And then because we want to insert it into a specific index, we have to put our index F. Now, the reason why I call it index F is because of this reason right here. Index. Maybe we should call it weapon index. But internally, Unity uses certain words. Like, you can't use void right here. See how it goes? Or game object. Or some other stuff. Because it's used for function calls. You probably can't use public. See? And that's the reason why I wouldn't use index. You might be able to get away with it, but let's just do weapon index. Because we know that's going to be specifically for that. So we come down here because it needs, and see this? This will tell you how many parameters you can use for insert. Okay? So you're like, well, maybe I don't like this. Well, it'll tell you specifically public void. And this is the function of it, insert. Now, you need a curly bracket. It's telling you that. And you need a index. Your int. So it's a whole number. You must have a whole number. And then the game object, the item of it. So we're actually going backwards with this. Weapon index. And then the game object we need. Weapon fun. Now we should probably call this something better. You could always use a remove, I guess, and then .add, but maybe you don't want to make your list bigger. You just want to go specifically to a single thing. You're checking the count if it's greater than, if your weapon count is greater than your index, which, it might be, it might not, but you're going to insert it. You're going to destroy it first. That's what we did, was we just destroy it so we don't have tons of game objects. Then insert it into that. This will add a weapon in a pre-existent slot, okay, without making your list bigger or allocate more memory because of it.